Okay, not so. So let's go to the next part of review article. This is for the students who have opted for the review article part. So what is basically a review article is? I mean, review article is something in which you summarize all the information that has been done in the past 4 to 5 years within one topic, and we need to summarize them in our own words, bringing their references, bringing a very nice story with all abstracts, different body paragraphs, different topics in them, then having a conclusion at the end, and then various references with it, so that whenever somebody is gonna read your review article or your summary of all the things that you have written, one could understand, even though that doesn't person doesn't belong to that subject. If somebody wants to write about mesenchymal cells, how could they be used for the cancer diagnosis, or somebody is interested with the redox regulation of PP1 in the cardiomyocytes, someone is interested in order to find some novel endothelial markers which could help to procure cancer metastasis. Somebody is interested with, let's say, with the COVID-19, how we could help to decrease its production in the body with the help of CRISPR-Cas9 technology, or maybe with the recent advances in the vaccine production, or many gene therapy, recombinant DNA technology, your molecular biology, any basics, like which are the basics like RNA technology with siRNAs. So there are hundreds of topics to choose from in the current field of biotechnology and molecular medicine, whichever you feel like, and you have to write one, taking one particular disease, uh, one particular problem which really needs to address to the world, which really makes sense that this has to be addressed and it's need to be improved in our upcoming time. And if you're writing this review format, review article, you should write in a way that you will get a $50 million, $50 million funding. So that how your review article should be important. So you want to address, let's say with the cardiovascular diseases, around 50 million people are dying in USA every year, and we are addressing it with the help of, in order to procure atherosclerosis, and we have discovered some key genes which are playing role in that. If we decrease their production in the within the heart muscle cells, so we can procure that the 80% of the people who are going with the heart failure, they could recover from it. Yeah, so something like this, we can find some drug, we can find some any medicine which could make a big blast to the world, because once you have discovered one drug, that will be sold to the big pharmaceutical companies, and they will go for large production of it and go for many clinical trials on them. Then maybe lucky, if everything is fine, you will be also $1 million businessman out of it. So you never know. I mean, this review format is not just that I'm talking about here technical, like technical part here. It's not about, because I can see that there are some students in this 100 plus students. Some of you have might written these review articles. For some, it's something new. They have never think about it. They have never thought about it. They have never written about it. So I'm speaking this lecture at the moment from those perspective who doesn't know anything about the review article. So they could get to know about this, writing a review article, how important it is, and and how you can make it important. It's all about selling at the end of the day. Yeah, it's all about selling, how important you make it, and how versatile you make it. So that was something, a little bit introduction about it. Do we have to submit tomorrow itself? No, bache, these assignments not tomorrow. It's just like if we are done with two topics, like we completed with the, let's say, cell, and then we discussed about the basics of uh, molecular biology. Then together you can make afterwards one assignments. So assignments you need to make according to the objectives that I have sent you. according to that you have to do it. So if the day one includes just one, so basics and principles of MBBT, then day two includes your cell culture and microscopy, then day three molecular biology technology techniques. So I will keep sharing PPTs according to these topics. So things will be, so you can say there are around 10 units we'll be covering in these 1 month. Under these 10 units, each things will be shared according to it. Yeah. So don't have to worry about assignment at the moment. You don't have to make every day these assignments. These will be, as I said, as per the day, including things has to go. Can we get this review article published if it turns out to be good? Sangam Desai. Yes, I got from my May batch, many students send me really nice articles actually. I cannot share at the moment. So I'm going through in the morning nowadays, one by one. I'm quite free at the moment. So we are trying to publish them in a good journal and read them. If they are good, then why not? Otherwise, I would say you can also publish on your own level. You just look for open access journals, go for high impact fact paper, and then why not? Now, next thing. I have discussed the importance of review article. Why is it important? Now I will discuss about review format, how it should be. So first page, it should include your title page. In the title page, it should include your title, your name, your date, and in your name, so at least mainly um, maximum 4 students could make a group, not more than 4 students. So maximum 4 students could make a group in order to write this review format on one common topic. On one common topic, you can make maximum 4 students could make a group on a one common topic. Okay. Yeah. Then some more things I want to discuss here. So page limit, page numbers, like how much it should be. It should be minimum 25 pages, excluding references. It should include your whole everything to be 25 pages, excluding references. Yeah. And plagiarism, oops, it should be not more than 10%. Plagiarism, it should not be more than 10%. These are important aspects. Please do take care of them also. Plagiarism means that when once you are like writing, getting reference from any journal article, reading through, you should not copy directly from it. You have to make it in your own words, in your own style, and then you can write it. It should not be just straightforwardly copy from any article. You just copy from Wikipedia and you are just sending me in within 2 days one article. Once I put them into some any plagiarism software, the most famous plagiarism software is Turnitin. Turnitin? I forgot the name. Turnitin. Maybe ask your faculty members in the department who could have this access to this, so they can really help you to get Turnitin. It's a plagiarism software. Is the one of the best one, which really finds things very quickly and give you the best results at the end. And this is most likely the big generals, they are accepting Turnitin plagiarism to be the number one, not any others. So this is the best Turnitin. Okay, so that was about that. I will take your questions afterwards. Let me complete the thing. I was talking about the review format. So some points I was discussing: minimum page, plagiarism I was talking about, not more than 10%. And yeah, the abstract, it should contain approximately 200 to 300 words. It's actually including the total summary, that what you want to address, what you want to say. It just give a nutshell that we want to speak about, let's say, redox regulation of pp1, and we are looking for the disulfide bridges in it. And according to that, they are 1639 and 157. They are proposed to make disulfide bonds, and in nutshell, we are looking for these disulfide bonds by various technique, such as mass spectrometry. If we are able to get, then in the experiments we have found that yes, it is what hypothesis was proposed, these things are happening in the given scenario, and we are looking forward to its future experiments also. So something like this need to be addressed in this abstract, including your all primary study, all the conclusion, all the questions that you are looking for. And remember, do not cite any references in the abstract. So some students doesn't know about that, but they start adding references from the abstract itself. So just tell us a summary, what is all about, what we are thinking, what is the making, what does your review article make sense, how does your review article is really important. So if somebody doesn't have time, like most of us, we doesn't have, even when you will be writing in your review article, so 1% that person will do will, they will read your abstract. Yeah, in the abstract they will get to know about everything. Okay, things are developing in this way, so I should read this article fully. The same way you will go with your own review article. Yeah, then comes your introduction. So in the introduction, where we have to discuss about the topic, that which identify the sentences, identification of sentences, and it should clearly outline that what you're going to speak about. Give the reader a proper background information in order to understand further sections that it will be coming in the body paragraph. So the body includes further your subtopics that you will be addressing in the case of your review article. Okay, and then conclusion, which gives your rationale, that what you think about your review article, whether what you have proposed you are with it or you're against it. So just give your own summary of it. Then literature cited. So use a standardized reference system. You can use MLA system or any other. So I have downloaded two parts here in my WordPad: EndNote and Zotero also. So you can find these references softwares on the website. EndNote is for 30 days only, then I have to pay for it. Zotero is for free, but I don't know, Mendeley is also there. So there are some reference managers. So some students, they do it manually. Never do these things manually, please. Come to the 21st century. There are some softwares which could help you to manage your references articles. Just go through them, go through some couple of YouTube videos, and you get to know about it, how these things works. So Mendeley, you can download it from here. This one is your reference manager. Yeah. So I have discussed about the software for plagiarism. I have discussed about the reference manager. So I have discussed so far about the assignments, on which email ID we have to send. Now comes the next part. What is the next part? Yeah, that's page number, plagiarism. Uh, if somebody is interested, they want to write this review article on their own, you are most welcome. Um, Even one student could also write it. Yeah, individual. Individual students could also write. Sorry for my English. I'm just reading randomly at the moment. I'm just trying to make things clear that this is the really basic format for writing your review article. When you sit back, um, and I will share you some also soon, some tips and tricks in order to make things faster for you. So what I used to do in my case, in my previous days, Google scientific options, Pymol, Python, Smart Switch. Where is Zotero? Zotero, Zotero. Where is Zotero? Zotero, Zotero, Zotero. Where are you, Zotero? There are you, my friend. So, like in my PhD, I created subtopics like CTGF, cysteine review experiments, journal reviews, MS cysteines, oxidane phosphatase, Philip Seaton's paper, Ross books, Ross papers. So I have created these different subtopics, and within these topics, I have downloaded their review articles or whatever the recent researches are there. So I make like this thing, yeah. So according to this, when you click them, you can open them straightforwardly like this. So they are all saved there, and you don't have to go through whole review article, whatever the experiment research paper it is. Just go through the abstract, read it, summarize it, yeah, what they are saying about, yeah, and then go through maybe some main figures, because once you get into the writing review article, it will be a lot of work there. You just have to take the glimpse out of it, the summary out of it, and just trying into your own words. So I will suggest to go for at least annual review articles, um, not more than 5 years old. It should not be more than 5 years old. It should be just your research should be uh, above then. And this from this review article, you can read around. Let's say you read around 5 to 10 papers. Yeah, once you read them, you will be done with the topic. You will get to know about what has happened recently, what is going on, and from out of that, if you are clever and quick, you can write your review article over the weekend. Within 2 days, it will be over. All the professors at the big universities, they're doing it. So this is the recently I got to know about one foreign professor. So this is how they used to write their review articles. They go through the annual review articles, they like the Nature or PNS, yeah. So they have these. You can just Google on the PubMed. If you, I'm pretty much sure you might be knowing about PubMed. So you go to PubMed and look for annual review articles. Let's say about vaccine production. So you can see there are around 450 results came. Therapeutic HPV vaccines, measles, update on recurrent respiratory papillomatosis. So all these things are coming up. So you can find out whichever the vaccine you are interested in, you can look for. Yeah, or for the cardiovascular diseases. There are around 3,429 articles, the annual review articles, like on circulation, value health, diabetes, current pharmacological dissertations. So you can choose as you want. So you can read their what they are telling about in this abstract thing here. It's telling in which year it was published, and some more information is there. So it's telling it's a review article. So you just extract 5, maybe 10 review articles, download them, which are freely available to you. There's a marijuana use and cardiovascular disease. Okay, so in USA, in Europe also, so they are making this marijuana as a as a medicine. Actually, you can take that as a medicine, so it will be very nice. So I'm just sharing this PubMed thing. Some of you might be not aware of it, so it will be helpful for you. In this way, you have to write your things. What else? What else I can bring it out here? Okay, I will think about it more. In meantime, I can answer your questions. There will be a lot, might be. How to publish on level? Sir, please make video on it. How to publish on? Okay. Yeah, MBBT will have different review article. Microbial will have different. So Synapse, please discuss maybe the higher authority, whether you can make one common review article. Based on that, you get the internship letter, so that you don't have to do much effort, or you can ask in the group, somebody could add you and you can help others. Because if you write two names, two papers, it's good for you. Your name will be in two papers. So just try to grasp as much as you can. Don't, students, never ever in the academia, once you enter the academia, try to grasp as much as you can, because more you get, the more you get knowledgeable, the more your name is there in everything, the more you will be powerful. So in academia, I'm telling you, from the faculty perspective, it's all about getting more knowledge, and not keeping that knowledge within yourself also. Never ever, never do that. Please share it with everyone, keep it with everyone. It's always, it's come back around, it's karma. So what goes around, it's come back around. Okay, sir, can we work on individually? Yes, you can. As I said, this is compulsory to make a group. Yeah, I mean, what I say is, to making a group is like, we will get to know about how to work in a group actually, because there will be some problems might come. Somebody say that my point of perspective is this, and other person says no, no, my point of perspective is this. So you need to compensate, you need to compromise, you need to make your words understanding other party also, that I'm thinking it should goes like this. So yeah, you can discuss with each other. So that's why I always say working in a group is always good learning rather than working on your own. Because working on your own, you are in your comfort zone, because you can do everything on your own, but the burden is always a lot also. But if you do the things in the group, burden will be a bit less, and you get able to manage things a lot in a less time, and you can put your energy in other things also. So that's why they always say working in a group, learning socializing skills, learning leadership skills, is always good. So that's why the key thing is, during this review article thing, that you will learn many things during these times. There is no limit for number of words. You can write as much as you want. There is no limit. So yeah, review topics. I will share some. I will share. So review format I have shared already. So I will share it in the group also. So I will share some examples also now. Yes, two students could also do. Yeah, Zotero. I mean, Turnitin, I don't have this software, but you can ask your university or somewhere if it is available. But for me, it's also not available at the moment. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, yes. Some countries have legalized marijuana. Okay. First, about when we have to submit our review articles. Okay. Wait a second. I want to share some examples of some students have written their review articles with me. So mesoporous silica nanoparticles for drug delivery. So it's like two students have written it. The school abstract, the topic is there. Yeah, abstract is there. Keywords are there. then introduction, yeah, then comes your with the diagram, with the figure, with nice body paragraph, with introduction, then various things they want to discuss about. Everything seems in order, and when this time we can accept this from my side, but believe me, if you're taking these figures from to publish in a new review article, you cannot take figure from that. You need either what is the thing called, copyright information. You need a copyright power that you can copyright from that thing from another journal. Otherwise you cannot publish just straightforwardly. Or you can, what you can do, you can adapt it. So for my PhD, so when I was writing my own PhD, it was redox regulation of PP1 ER stress regulation. So in this, so whatever the figure I was making, I was not copying from anything. I was adapting it. I was drawing these figures by myself using, yeah, Microsoft Point, and making these things. So all the figures for my PhD, I made it by myself. Nothing was copied from anything. And at the end, if I'm taking from any journal, so I used to write adapted from this journal, so that no one could, say bad things to me or put me in jail for that. So this is how things need to be there. This figure was adapted from Erickson et al. Um, so like this, you need to, you cannot just make things copy from anything. It should be original, made by you only. Good. So that was about some review articles. So I will share some review articles with you. Sample 1. Sample 2, right? Now, yeah, the review format I didn't share so far, I guess. This one. Okay. Oh, sorry, I shared the wrong. Okay, what else? Yeah, some topics. So these are some topics that I'm sharing with you related to your internship. So you can think also independent topics beyond this also. It's not necessary you have to think from these topics only. So you can think of it also then. So I will share these topics with you. Okay. So date for submission. So it could be today is 11th of June. So it could be till 15th of June then, 15th of July. Okay, number of words in review articles, there is no limit. Topics I have shared now. Font size you can use Times New Roman 12. It's up to you. Can we also cite the caption of the image and provide reference in the last? No, no, you need to adapt it. You can't make it copy from it. So I want to train you that from now onwards you understand you cannot take any presentation, any figures. You need to make it on your own. So never ever, if somebody like if you have done any hard work on your own, yeah, and somebody just take and say I just write his name, it will be fine. But it will be nice. It's okay, you can do it, but the more if you go in the higher generals and in the good generals, they do not accept them. So you need to be make them on your own, make them a good way of doing it. Yeah. So that's it. Sure, sure, I will share that group. So I will share it after this presentation is over. I will share in that group also. So any further questions, students? Apps, there's no need for apps. Reprint permission. I didn't get you, Poonam Jain, about this reprint permission. What is it? Aha. Okay. Yeah, you need to have permission. Like Poonam Jain ma'am has said the right thing, that you need a request permission to produce published material. So you need to request from the journal that you want to publish it. So this is reprints and permission. I was not aware. Okay, good to know. So, bache, mainly what I do for my making figures, there, I think there's some students also use some softwares. I'm just doing everything on PowerPoint. So there's a lot of insert, go to insert. There's a lot of shapes are present. Lots of icons are there. Lots of 3D models are there. Oh, there's so many things I was not aware. Three, insert 3D models. Oh, not me. Insert, inserting 3D model. Ooh, I'm like a kid. So yeah, you can do many things with the softwares. Yeah, yes. It's not like you need to take these topics. You can choose from the any other topic also. So no worries. Ah, yeah. I was hearing this. I want to hear that name, BioRender. I never used that. I heard from some of my friends they're using BioRenders to make figures, but I was never I had never used this. Maybe I could use it now from now onwards. Create professional science figures in minutes. Ah, like this. Beautiful. So I could share here in the group also this thing. This is what the beauty of being with students. I teach you something, you teach me something. So Harmanpreet, BioRender will be very nice to go ahead. Otherwise, these figures, if you're very creative, you can make these figures with the help of shapes and all these things. It's just need to be creative in that thing. How creative you are, the more you could be better. BioRender, I should share in the group actually. Okay, so that's it for today, I guess. Yes, yes, I will definitely look for it. I need subscription. Okay. Mm-hmm. Seems pretty good and logical. So, any questions, students, so far? I think we had a really good session today. We have discussed each part in very in simple manner, and yeah, systemization between heart and brain. Why not? It's open field. You can do anything. Go ahead with that. Yes, yes. Academic session will start from Monday. The first 2 days are for the introductory, how we will manage these things, because I used to have many questions. Students were many confused what to do, what not to do. So I dedicate my first 2 days just to make sure that we are on a good platform. Everything is good. and then we go forward with the lectures. So on Monday onwards, we will start. Super, thank you very much. Okay, if no further questions, students, so let's make a good night here. Thank you very much. And then start looking for your writing your review articles over the weekend. Thank you very much, everyone, students, for being there. And have a nice weekend then. Take care. Bye bye. Stay safe.